Hey, kids! Welcome to another episode of the 1-6. Hey! To another episode of the 1-6 Pack, episode 53. If you're new to the show, we discuss 1-6 figures, hot toys, 3-0 InArt, Asmus, turd party, and we drink a little something while we do it. My name is Trevor's. Trevor's?
Well, he's multiple Trevor's.
It's been a long fucking day, man. My name is Trevor 1-6. Yeah, that's right. I'm the multiverse Trevor. Multiple Trevors. 1-6 shooter. With me as always are my guest hosts, Tommy D, aka Eye of Uatu, TJ, aka Capes.and.Rifles on the Instagram. How's it going, guys? How's it going?
That face sums it up, TJ. I kind of had the same day.
Yeah.
I wanted to call out of work. I wanted to call out of everything today.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah, me too. Mm-hmm. Except for the D&D. The Star Wars D&D was great. I had a good time doing that. I'll talk about that. Maybe I'll talk about that. Maybe I won't. Go watch the Star Wars Time Show on YouTube. It might be live at some point. We'll see. If you're new to the show, we go live every other Friday.
Or Saturday.
Or Saturday sometimes, but that's the reason you want to hit that bell so that you know when we're going live. Because it could happen anytime.
Hit that bell.
Yes. We're over 1,800 subscribers now. I think we're like 160 away, 170 away.
Are you going to promise a new 2,000 thing, and we'll wait till 3,000?
At which point we will have the celebratory 2,000 subscriber stream. We will. I promise. It's like there's so much going on.
Is it true that once we hit that number, Tom is going to get drunk for free on the show?
I don't get drunk for free, whatever. I mean,
nobody does anything for free here. Speaking of which, boom, right off the bat, bang, pow, $10 bomb from Jordan, Bearded Toy Man. First, cheers to my three favorite human beings.
Cheers,
my friend. I grabbed the wrong glass. Otherwise, I'd be drinking out of the glass that you sent me, which is a great glass. I was in a hurry. What was I saying? Hit the like button, all that stuff. That's old stuff. Look at the script here. You know what? Fuck it. What are we drinking here? What do we got, guys? I want to move on with this.
Well, I was lazy, so I
okay. Me too.
But if it's
Guinness, it's light in my fridge.
What you got?
Oh fuck. I went out. I was St. Patty's Day. I went out and had a few drinks. And
the old girlfriend.
Have Guinness and have it be girlfriend. Appropriate to the day.
I gotta tell you, after our last show, I actually had to go to the ER, and it was because I drank a lot. I'll tell you later.
You had to go to the ER
God. After the last show,
the next morning.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
All right. We'll stick with the light then. It's close enough.
Whatever keeps you out of the hospital, stick with that.
Yeah, water is good. Water's fine too. We don't advocate.
Apparently, water does wonders for the human body. But this is not like water.
But listen, here's the good thing. Coors Light, mostly water.
Yep. I learned that it's
there
not.
You go.
No.
Oh, it is. No, it is.
But the doctor. Anyway, listen. I was scolded by a doctor.
Oh my God! It got that to that
point. And a nurse. Anyway,
wow.
It's a conversation for.
I had blood tests done 6 or 7 months ago, and I'm talking to the doctor, and I'm like, "How's the liver looking?" It's like, "That's good. It's fine." I'm like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah. Why? No reason."
And you felt energized.
I did. I was like, "All right."
No.
Ticket to ride here, baby. Let's go.
I gotta do more work. I gotta make this thing a problem. Clearly, I've been slacking.
What do you got, Tom?
Still talking beers. All right. So
yeah, we're still talking beers.
I've been real big.
TJ had Coors Light, so now we're talking beer.
Yeah. Okay. That's right. We're talking flavored water.
When I'm dead, but all right. All right.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
I've been really big into Star Wars lately, as I'm sure a lot of us have been. So I kind of went with that theme, and I picked up the Strata Blastin with his little space.
Ooh,
dude.
look at that! That is pretty
know,
cool.
right?
I like that's
It
awesome.
is cool. And he's bopping
Very
a
nice.
boombox. Not like he could hear shit because there's no sound in space. But it's a hazy IPA, and it's delicious. It's from Three Disciples, which is right around here. I've had Three Disciples.
Scientifically improbable, but very cool.
Yeah.
Very
cool.
I just got Maker's Mark. I couldn't get out to get beer. I'm watching Two Dogs on the Furbo right here upstairs. My wife's out of town, so it's a little wacky. It's been a wacky day.
Angel speaks the truth.
Yeah, 6 to 5. I was gonna say, yeah.
What? No. But today it's like down to 56%.
Okay.
But today is the day that it should be up to like 75%.
I had a lot of water in the morning.
Yeah, really.
Good man.
Who else we got here? We got Nestor V, who got beat to the first. We got Bree. What's up? We were just talking about you. I am TJ Williams. That's my brother right there, my bro. Joseph Godinez. What's up, Joe? Wait a minute. Yep.
Can I ask a question real quick in between you getting off everybody? Your brother writes TJ Williams. Does he go by TJ or does he go by Tom?
I think both. I don't know. We're all our. Here's the thing. All our initials are TJ. Yeah, my mother had this thing. Like, it was really weird. It sucked growing up, but it is what it is.
I just thought it would be amazing that you also have a brother TJ and a friend TJ and co-host TJ.
That's right. And a friend Tom and a brother Tom. So
well, a couple of Toms in your life, but yeah.
What else we got? Joe Gonsalves. What's up, man? What's going on, Joe? Eduardo, what's up?
Angel?
What's up? Count Angel Eyes. Angel, what's going on? Calvin. Hey, look, what's up, man? Patrick.
What's up, Patrick?
Alberto. The Articulator. What's up, man? It's a very special episode.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. Aren't they all, though? All right,
They're
cool.
all
well, this is going to be kind of a very special episode. I mean, we're doing something a little bit different here. We're going to go through the news. And I'm going to jump over to my impromptu unboxing table over here, aka my photography table, and I'm going to take a look at this InArt Joker that I've been waiting for forever. Even since it shipped, it took a little longer than I was hoping it would, but it's here, and I can't wait to take a look at it and experience it with you guys for the first time live. I haven't really watched a lot of. Yeah.
I was going to say, I don't think you're allowed to say that it took forever. There's a lot of us that might actually be waiting for the rest of our lives to get ours. So,
well, yeah, I realize that not everybody's gotten it, but like, Kit though, you got it from 1/6 Kit though.
No. Me, Jordan, Alberto, number of others got it from the site that shall not be named.
Right.
Yep.
You know what I heard? You know what I just heard today on another show? I think it was Mario's show. Shit, what it was called? Anyway, trying to think of the name of the show. Bargain Bros. It sounds like Mars Toys. So the 66 Joker, which I also just got in, they're going to do a second. They said on their page they're going to try and do a second round of those because they went pretty fast. They're sold out everywhere, and everybody's looking for them now. They are not going to sell to TW until they pay their bills from their current order. So they're not paying bills at this point. So
gotcha.
Listen, you can take that information and do with it what you will, but I'm done with them. You know what I mean? And like, I have one more thing coming, and it's going to be a nightmare because it's the DeLorean.
Yep.
I just pray to whoever will listen, the gods, the universe, whatever, that there's nothing wrong with it, and I don't have to send it back. Well, I won't be sending it back because I'll never see it again. So yeah, just be careful there. Just be careful. Yeah. I mean, as other people have said, I've gotten things from them.
Yeah, but I wouldn't trust anything. Spending over a certain amount of money, if it goes into question when that money is gone, you probably shouldn't be shopping there. I would say don't if it's available elsewhere. If it is like the only place you can find something, you can take your risk. But otherwise, if you have any other options, maybe try those first. That's my advice.
There are some good, Hong Kong dealers, overseas dealers that aren't necessarily in Hong Kong. 1/6 kit. I haven't had too much of an issue with Pop Collectibles. They've been good. Yep. They did send me the InArt. They did try to send it early. I mean, I don't think they got it any earlier. Like, I don't know how these things work. You know, I mean, in this case, I think with InArt, they're wholesaling these things. They're not going out to stores and buying them like they do with Hot Toys, because I don't think any of these guys are Hot Toys. I don't know if any of them. Kid is. But I don't know that a lot of them are Hot Toys wholesale dealers. You know what I mean? Like, they're not getting the toys wholesale from Hot Toys necessarily. They're buying them from Hot Toys, or they're buying them in bulk or something like that.
They're resellers.
Some of them are. Some of them are. I don't know that Pop Collectibles isn't. I don't think TW is. Kid is. I think there's a few others. The whole point of those Hong Kong dealers was to get them quickly, because they would go out in the stores in Hong Kong, and they could pick them up, and you'd pay a little extra because they got them first, even though they're cheaper. And then over there, and then they'd ship them to you, which costs a little more. So you'd probably pay, it used to be the day when you pay $75, sometimes $100 extra to get it quickly. And of course, now we're running into some situations where Sideshow's getting it at about the same time that they're getting it, or getting it over here anyway. So I don't know. I mean, there's some cases where it's good and you may want to do it. And there's some cases where what you pay for it is basically what you're paying for shipping and tax from Sideshow, plus the cost of whatever Sideshow's selling it for. So sometimes it works out to your advantage, because you're only getting it like a little earlier at this point.
Yeah. Sideshow's gotten a lot better. It used to be multiple months, but now it's like not even a month.
And you do run the risk of any of these. Like I was telling you guys a couple of weeks ago, I think that I don't care about saying his name anymore, because I don't think he's even doing anything. His pre-orders are like months old now. I don't think he's putting anything new. But this is what happens. Like, his INLC Toys, which I know a lot of people don't know about, but at the time, like a few years back, he was kind of like one of the up and comers. Yeah, you got some stuff from him, right? Yeah. Suddenly he wasn't answering. He wasn't posting anything new to his Instagram. I go on the latest post, and everybody's like, "Hey, get back to me. I want my figure. Where's my figure?" But I'm like, "Oh, fuck." So I've got like two orders with him. I got them all. It was a very impersonal transaction correspondence about it. It was just like, here's a bill for shipping. I'm like, you got anything cheaper than the fastest, DHL shipping? Like, here you go. All right, fine. I just want to get these things. I want to get done with this and be done with it. So it looks like that company, I mean, he doesn't have any new things for pre-order, anything from the last 7 or 8 months. So he's not doing this anymore, apparently, or he's just fulfilling orders at this point and getting out of the business. So that could happen to anybody at any time. So just be careful. I don't know how much, these places are businesses. And if they are big businesses, sometimes they are subject to hype, and the bigger they are, the harder they fall, as in case of
I just hope that
not be named.
Yes, I just hope that Sideshow is able to somehow ramp up. They do seem to be doing it, and in some cases, what was it? It was one figure that came out actually before the Hong Kong distributors got their hands on. I can't remember which figure.
Bo-Katan, I think it was it Bo-Katan? No, it was the Mando. It was the Mando. Yeah. Oh, the Boba Fett on the throne. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. I kind of like, not that it needs to come out first, but I wish for a worldwide release around the same time of some sort, and I kind of hope that kind of happens more, because that way that'll incentivize us that live here in the domestic, 50 states or something like that, or 48 states that are here, to purchase from somewhere. That way we don't have to look for other avenues, so we don't have to wait 2 months or something like that and pay extra money and all that other stuff. And I have these questions. It's because, they might mean well, but sometimes, they are inundated with a lot of emails, a lot of messages, a lot of stuff. And it's usually like 1 to 10 people teams, not a whole company. running these things, and you just won't get your stuff for a while, and you might have paid extra.
That's the thing.
Or something.
Exactly. Yeah, and like the technical issue with that is, of course, everything comes over by ship over here. I mean, from what I've heard, Sideshow gets a few things, shipped over quickly by air. When they do those those unboxings on their site, and then they have a few to send out to like some influencers or whatever, or people who are part of the show or whatever. And that's it. And the rest comes over on ship. And that takes a long time and it's expensive. And I can't see Hot Toys necessarily holding back a month or two from putting them out in stores when they can be making money.
It depends on how much money.
Literally money out, money in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's that?
I was going to say, it depends on how much money Sideshow wants to front to be like, hey, we will pay you money to make sure that you wait for us, which... They are that type of company that would do that kind of thing.
Yeah, I was going to say their buying power might have done it in terms of like how much do they sell through the site, for Hot Toys? How much of the market share does Hot Toys? But I mean, we're talking about the United States, which
more than that
is a big market.
UK too, right?
For Sideshow?
Yeah, because
they'll do Europe. They'll do Europe, but all I know is that there's not a lot of people who order from Sideshow over there because of
customs,
tariffs. And VAT taxes and import, VAT is import charges. So it gets a little crazy for them. So they generally try to find a European dealer or something. So I don't know. I don't know if they have enough clout, you know what I mean, to say, hey, you want us to get. I mean, what are they going to do? This is their bread and butter is Hot Toys too. So they kind of got them over a barrel. So it's not like they have a lot of leverage, I don't think. It would be great though. I mean, it'd be nice if it was like a month. You know what I mean? It's like seeing the movie in the theater and seeing it at home. You know what I mean? It's like, that's fine. Everybody gets it a month before I get it. I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? But 2 months, 3 months, I don't know. Depends on the, yeah, I mean, again, Pop's been good. I mean, full disclosure, they give me a little bit of a discount, and I've been trying to get. I don't have the clout either on this channel. You know what I mean? That like a Justin does, or some of these bigger channels do, who get their stuff from Pop or from TW. So I mean, it doesn't really help me much, but I end up paying for it and shipping anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But they've been good. They've been good. Pop's been good. Kit's great. So just take those reviews seriously. I really would stay away from the things that people are telling you to avoid.
Yeah. I wish I took them more seriously than I did, let me tell you.
Yeah, so the deal with that was what? Like, did they get any of these? Are they getting them, or they're just delayed, or what's the deal? Or
they sent us a message to everybody who pre-ordered the InArt Joker that
they're not getting them.
Well, no, they said that they were getting them late. They're not in yet. They're delayed.
They're getting them late because they can't pay the bill. That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's the rumor going around, I wouldn't doubt that there's something like that going on. I mean, if another company is saying, listen, we're not going to give them anything, they're not going to be part of this next run.
Yep.
You got third-party companies who are technically breaking the law, saying, hey, stay away from these guys. It's like, wow, that's pretty bad.
I'll say, like, I'm all for, if they just want to give me my money for my InArt Joker at this point, I will gladly take it over to 1/6 Kit if he has some, and I'll be like, you will
find this thing elsewhere. Yeah. Other people are going to have extras once all this is out. Everybody's out, and people have been canceling things, or I have a feeling that there's going to be people who either aren't going to hang on to it just for the cost, wanted to open it and see what it was like, and then get rid of it or whatever. I think there's plenty to go around, so don't think you're okay, it's my faves.
I like that. By the way, Jordan, I believe, started drinking about 6 hours ago, so I'm sure it's going to be a pretty good night.
All right. All right, get that card out. No, please don't. Please don't do that to yourself.
Do not.
Please don't. I'm kidding. All right, let's do some
news. Let's do this.
Let's do some news here. All right. So we don't have a whole lot of pre-order stuff. I mean, there really isn't a lot. There's only a few things, but we did get the final images of Mando CGI Luke, who looks a little less CGI.
Yeah, he looks better than he did on the show. It's kind of amazing.
Now, I was watching another show today, and somebody said that they went back and they redid the CGI on the show.
Did they?
Really?
With the deep fake, and I went back and watched it, and I don't think they did. So I don't know where it was. They said it was such conviction, then I was like, oh, damn, that's cool. I don't think they did. I'm not sure. This is a really nice shot.
Fun tricks.
They're really good blogger shots this time around.
Yeah.
So now this one, I mean, it's the hair that throws everybody off, and I get it. And the hair is removable. Some people have tried putting the other styles on from the other figures from like Return of the Jedi, Speeder Bike Luke, Endor Luke. And they don't quite fit. They just don't fit on the ears and stuff. So they kind of have a gap. But I think the sculpt is better. It's the best young Luke they've done. I think. The best Luke is still like the Hobo Luke or Crate Luke, I think, in terms of Luke overall.
Old Man Luke is their best Luke they've ever done, for sure.
Yeah.
So young Luke's, this might be the best young Luke, definitely. That's a great shot. I just like the shadows of what Hood can do.
I guess this cape isn't wired. The hood looks like it might be wired, but the cape is not.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This Dark Trooper is awesome though. I've seen this. It's got this light effect. It looks really, really good. I mean, it's not that light effect that you're seeing there, but like it looks really cool. And I don't really want to buy this, but I kind of want to buy it for that and maybe sell the rest of the figure. I don't know. Because I already have a Jedi Luke. And as many people have been saying on some of these other streams, we are in Return of the Jedi, timeline here. So in terms of anniversaries, so we're going to see more Return of the Jedi stuff. And the odds are that we're going to see a Return of the Jedi Luke again. I mean, we've already got it all done.
We never got
the only thing is I don't like. I said that, but then I have thought when people say this, like, but why would they? Because this is supposed to be that era. Yes, his hair is different from it was in the movies, so it is a hair swap away. So that is what I think. That's my reasoning for why it will happen, is because Hot Toys wouldn't miss an opportunity to repurpose something in a 40th anniversary packaging with different hair piece, you know what I mean, in the same exact sculpt. So you're going to pay for a hair piece, but maybe if the hair looks better, you'll like that one better, but you won't get the Dark Trooper and stuff. So I don't know. And then I think maybe they wouldn't do it because I mean, this is essentially supposed to be that era Luke.
Did you hear that Grogu apparently trained with him for 2 years?
Yep.
I keep hearing differing stories of this, that it's like the way he meant it was like it's been 2 years since he dropped him off with Luke, and then or it's been about it's gotta be right. Yeah, it's gotta be timeline wise. But this, what do you think about this? You guys picking this up?
I have it on pre-order.
Do you? I haven't pre-ordered it yet.
I have not gotten a Luke yet, so I don't know if this is the Luke. I'm waiting.
Really?
I'm waiting for the right Luke in this. I don't know if this is it. It
looks like a good one, man.
It does look like a good one. So if you end up getting it just for that broken trooper, let's talk. If you want to get rid of the Luke.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't need that.
All right. Yeah, because I have a custom Yunsel outfit.
I want that background though,
Luke.
I get to keep the background if that's the case.
Oh wait, what? Okay, maybe.
That background's dope. I love that thing.
Mhm.
I know. We'll talk. I'm sure I could print out a background, so you can have.
Yeah, I don't have a
that
3D
background is
printer like
really
you do,
nice.
sir.
Oh no, I meant a 2D, just a printout of it. But it is pretty nice. It does look pretty good.
Yeah.
Somebody did put out a 3D file for this at 1/12. I'm sure I could probably scale it up, although I don't know if it fit on the printer. But yeah, this is definitely improved.
That looks like the CG logo right there, like to a T.
It still does, but there's something different about it that I don't know what they changed from the prototype, but it was really CGI, and now it looks a little less CGI and a little bit more towards the Boba Fett Luke, but not quite the Boba Fett Luke.
Certain angles have that CGI quality. Certain angles, are a little bit better for sure. Like
that one looks really good.
Yeah,
that's
on point.
I'm not sure what it is, if it's the furrowed brow because he's coming at it from the top down a little bit, or it's just the lighting and you can see the more details. I don't know. Hood up looks really good. That's a nice shot.
That's great. Oh, like they just pulled the camera back a little bit between those two pictures.
Yeah. Counts. It counts.
Oh, totally. That's a new shot. You asked for 10. That's the 10th shot.
Right. I don't think these guys get paid for this anyway. So
no, they get paid in the figure, right? That's pretty much it.
Yeah, it's worth about two photos.
I know. I used to think it was such a cool thing. I'll do all this work for photos or for toys, and then I'm like, you know what? No, it takes way more
exactly.
time.
Exactly. Yeah. All right. So this is out. I think it looks good. I don't think I need it, but hey, man, maybe we just worked out something out today. This would be great.
Let's work something out. We'll talk through it after the show.
All right, cool. All right, let me switch over to. I mean, as far as Hot Toys goes, that's it. You know what I mean? There's not much else. There was the quarter scale Batman, but
released.
I mean, we could take a look at it. It's quarter scale is just not my thing, but it is. It's in the pocket. This is great looking.
Well, this is the 1/6 pack, please.
I know. We don't have to be so robo about it, though, that it just doesn't count.
Hey, most of the beer I buy comes in 4-packs anyway these days. So
right. I'm not even drinking beer, so
it looks great.
It looks very good.
Yeah. I will say though, like
I'm happy with the DX19, but yeah, go ahead.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say usually I can tell the difference immediately between a quarter scale and a 1/6 scale. When they posted these photos, I'm like, are they just now getting to the blogger shots of the 1/6 like DX19?
Oh yeah,
that's what it felt like to me.
A little bit more detail in the armor and a little more care taken with some of the coloring and stuff on the armor and things like that. But that DX19 is really nice, man. It's a really good figure. It's really good. I'm very happy with this, and I love the Nolan Batman, but I'm not a big enough fan to get a quarter scale.
Love
Batman.
to Switzerland. I think you've loved from Switzerland. Love to Switzerland. I love Switzerland.
Hey, they deserve it.
Been to Zurich.
Yeah, I mean the only quarter scale I regret not getting is that Darth Vader, that Return of the Jedi Darth Vader. I regret that every day. Just about.
The Mando quarter scale, which you have, TJ, right? That one's tempted.
That looks good too. That's a really nice one too. Yeah. All right. Moving on to third-party pastures.
Oh,
what's up?
I thought we were going to talk about my boys, the Bad Batch figures.
We did.
Oh, did we talk about them last?
Yeah, we did. See, this is what I'm saying, man. Your memory's slipping. We talked about the Bad Batch last week, and I know we talked about that other thing.
We did not talk about the Riddler, the Mars Toys Riddler. I know that for a goddamn fact. Please.
I believe we did. I think we had a guest, and I think we did talk about it. I think we did. That may have been the night you were getting extremely drunk.
I don't remember that night either.
For it. Well, you've got a problem.
Why don't we ask our audience if we talked about it? Did we talk about the
that's
Riddler
fine.
from Mars Toys? I want to know. And did we talk about the Bad Batch figures that released? Because I don't know if we did, but we might have.
We talked about the Bad Batch for sure last week. Yeah.
We talked about the yellow suited Daredevil, right? For sure.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And there hasn't been anything.
Are we going to go back and watch the show on the show? Is that what we're going to do? We're going to get real meta.
I'm ready for it. Let's do it. Jordan, you're the reason where I got drunk.
I think that was because Jordan was drunk too. Anyway, we got to stop saying drunk. We're going to get demonetized here. All right, here we go. Let's go. Third party. Now, Premier Toys is a company that, as I've said in the past, I don't really like talking about because they do a lot of recasting. Yes. But lately, they've been moving from. It's weird whether they will do a recast here or there, and then they will do something completely new. And when they do something completely new, it looks pretty damn good. So I don't know what the hell they're doing with the recasting, because this I think looks pretty. I don't know. Maybe just me. I think this looks pretty good.
Those are the same heads, right? Because one looks like Matt Damon. The other, I did not realize it was Matt Damon when I first saw
inside the helmet. Yeah, right inside the helmet.
It looks like someone else entirely. But then you take the helmet.
I mean, this looks really good.
That looks like Matt Damon. That's right? Matt Damon. Yeah.
I mean, I think this is a really good sculpt, man. Only on pre-orders you will get an extra head-upon. You will get an extra head-upon release of the item.
My favorite kind of head.
I love head-upon.
That looks great.
It's delicious.
Honestly.
Really good. Oh, God. The dog's awake.
I like the suit. That's be okay. Oh, TJ's gone.
TJ's gone?
Yeah, I just see an icon. Oh. Are you?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I love this movie. This is a really good movie. I don't think I need it.
Yeah.
But it looks really cool, man. Now, I will say that I just got the Marauder, which is what's his name? From Mad Max. Jesus. No. Fucking A. Anyway. Yeah, no. But anyway, that was what the hell's his name?
I know which one you're talking about, but I don't know his name.
Yeah, I'm blanking. It's bizarre.
This is what we need, TJ. TJ, wherever you went, come back.
TJ's not that big a help with these things. Sometimes. I gotta look it up because it's gonna make me crazy.
You don't have to do that, Jordan. You don't have
Wes. All I could think was Vex, and because I've been watching Critical Role. Wes from Road Warrior, the Mohawked guy, and that body is shit. It's nowhere near as good looking as the photos. So I haven't gotten any of these in hand. I've seen the Indiana Jones from them, and it looks pretty good. Are you kidding me? With another $10? Just in case you could get demonetized for saying drunk was common work in my vocabulary. Okay. Thank you, Jordan. Appreciate it, man. TJ's back. Are we all here? Everybody looks frozen. Oh, there we go. All right.
No, we're here.
Freaking me out. Got my dogs looking around. Sleep. Go to sleep. Jesus. Give me one of those nights. Anyway, Matt Damon, The Martian. Anybody interested in this?
Interested
to get it?
Yes. I probably do we know the price on it?
Yes. Hang on a second. It is not much. I think it's like 180.
No.
196. 196. That's a pretty good. I mean, it's pretty good looking,
man. Spacesuit. I think the spacesuit.
Me too. I know. Yeah. Me too. I know. Me too. That's pretty much it. And I'm assuming this lights up, and this isn't just like effects, right? Let's see.
Yeah, that has to be lit up.
Well, you never know.
No, it has to.
Costume, detachable helmet with LED lights. There you go.
Boom. Yeah, I kind of want it just for to have this awesome spacesuit. I don't need it for The Martian, which I like. I also like that movie, but I don't need a figure from it, kind of thing. But the suit looks like a great, just ubiquitous spacesuit, which is. For photography, great.
Yeah. But what are you going to do with it, though?
That bubble. There's no seam.
True enough. Yeah, look at that. No shit. Well, at least here there isn't. Who knows? Again,
to be all Photoshop.
I don't know enough, but this Marauder Wes was my first Premiere toy, and I'm not that impressed. So we'll see.
Premiere toy is the thought that it is Toys era. Is that correct?
I don't know anymore, man. I'm not sure.
I wonder.
I don't think so, because they're not Toys era quality, at least what I've seen. So, does anybody know what the hell this is?
Yeah, that's from Elden Ring.
Oh, it is from Elden Ring. That's what I kind of thought it was.
Yeah, it looks dope.
But this is obviously not Elden Ring, right? This is third-party Elden Ring, basically.
This is third-party Elden Ring, but it is from Elden Ring, and I believe Elliot probably pre-ordered this already, is my guess.
I mean, that's cool. The head is a little tiny, but maybe that's the way it looks.
That's the style of FromSoft games. The heads are always a little on the small side.
Okay.
Ooh,
I bought this game when it first came out, and I have not played 1 second of it.
No Time Like the Present is coming up with a DLC.
No Time.
Which I am jumping back
is the case. This throne looks pretty cool, though, I gotta say.
That throne is badass.
Little Game of Thrones looking throne. Is this the throne, or is this like, what is this? I thought this was there's the throne.
That looks awesome.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. It is awesome. I wish it was 1/12. I would buy the hell out of that for Mythic Editions, but
there's a lot of good 1/12 figures of the Elden Ring stuff coming out. I have one of the ones from SH Figure Arts so far, but yeah, this one looks great.
Good. So this is 264. Yeah.
Well, is that with the throne?
No, not with the throne. Let's see. The deluxe, is this the deluxe with the throne? Is that what this is?
Yeah, 430.
Wow.
Rough.
That is not a licensed product. Jordan, I realize there's a lot of armor. There's a lot going on here and stuff, but still in all, 430. I don't know.
430 is a lot. Yeah, I want a Blad. I never know how to say his name. Oh, good, Castor Troy.
Here we go.
I need to watch this movie again. I feel like it's come up in my life so much in the past year that I feel like the world is telling me to rewatch Face Off.
Yeah, I never watched this movie.
You never seen Face Off?
Really?
Like an all-time classic.
I hate John Travolta, so I have not seen Face Off.
But do you think you'd hate Nicolas Cage pretending to be John Travolta? Because that's what this movie is. And
John sounds bad. Like just that description right there sounds like not good. But I've heard it's over the top. It is over the top. It's over the top. It's so over the top that it's kind of good.
Yes, that is it. Okay. I would say it's exactly that. If you liked Con Air, it's of that ilk.
My favorite Nick Cage movie is Leaving Las Vegas. I love that. Thought that was good. Leaving Las Vegas Leaving Las Vegas.
Yeah, Leaving Las Vegas. Oh, Jordan, I'm with you. The figure does look bad, of course, for sure. I don't want this.
Yeah. Let's not mince words. This looks terrible.
This is a third party release right here.
This is definitely some third party right here. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I had a third party. Whatever. No. Oof.
Got the golden gun and everything.
I don't know who thought that was good looking. And his counterpart. This actually looks better. I mean, at least with the glasses on, it's not bad. The tailoring on the coat.
Tailoring on the coat looks good. It looks pretty good. Like, I would like to buy a suit like that for me in real life size.
I gotta say, the tailoring on the shirt too. You're not seeing the stitching on the collar, which the collar looks like it's from the 70s. This didn't take place in the 70s, right?
No, 90s.
Or did it? Okay.
No, I think it took place in the 90s.
Okay. So these lapels are a little bit, or the collars are a little bit big on the jacket, but or on the shirt, but the jacket doesn't look bad. Okay, that's not so good. Sans glasses. It's a little Cro-Magnon going on there.
A little, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I love that they come with each other's faces. It's
I know.
Ridiculous.
But with the glasses, not too bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
That is a little harsh. I don't hate John Travolta, but I just don't appreciate John Travolta all that much.
I mean, I love
outside of Pulp Fiction
and Pulp Fiction.
Oh, well, yeah. Look who's talking.
No, Jordan, you're not the only one who wants that. I too would take a Nicolas Cage from Mandy. Mandy is an all-time fave, for sure. For sure.
All right. Well, that is pretty much, unless you guys have got something else that you have seen along in your journey, that's pretty much all we got for news, man. That's it. So
I sent you guys a Spider-Man with Spider-Man. That's I forget which company was doing that.
Oh, yeah. Is that in the private chat? Where'd you send it to me?
Oh, I sent it in our actual text. No, I don't know where I saw it. Who would I can try
Articulator $4.99.
Dan, you don't gotta spend money, but thank you.
But thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
He said that was a
here's
$5
everybody.
pun.
$5 what?
He said it was a $5 pun. Apparently, we said a pun that was worth $5. It's like I'm guessing that's what.
Must have had to do something with Face Off, I'm sure. By the way, thank you everybody from the last few episodes of this and Legion's Lounge. Scott Baker, T. Belay, Aristotle, Hedgehog Action, Kevin M. Boots, Braku Prime, Boy Called Malice, Bearded Toy Man. That's the old list. I made a new list. I don't know what happened to it. So I'll thank you on the next Legion's Lounge because Brit's Casual Toy Reviews was not on there and a couple other people. So I apologize. I did this before the show and it's not there. I don't know what happened. But thank you very much. Appreciate it.
There was a new I don't know. God damn it! What's Legolas's actor's name?
Orlando Bloom.
Yeah. Hang on a second.
And there's also
I was going to bring that up.
Romeo.
That I thought we talked about at some point. No. Okay.
I think you have imagined,
or I thought it wasn't worthy. This I was going to bring up last episode. And we just ran long, so I didn't. Orlando Bloom. What was his name? Turner. It was Turner.
Will
Turner. I don't remember.
Will Turner, yes.
Right.
Good. See, right. I told you this is exactly. TJ knows these names.
Yeah.
He's got it.
It's my skill.
Who's putting this out?
I don't know.
TG Toys. Okay. Toy guys. Tough guys? Oh, Tough Guy Toys. Tough guys.
Tough Guy Toys. Oh,
right. They're only going to do tough guys, apparently. Like Orlando Bloom.
The toughest of guys.
He's such a badass.
Mars
this looks cheap as fuck.
Wait, how much is this?
I don't know, but it looks cheap.
It does look cheap.
147.
That's the right price for it.
Yeah, I think what you're going to get in hand isn't even going to look at this good, honestly.
It's $100 too much.
Yeah. Not for me, but I mean, I guess if you have to, it's surprising that they don't have more figures. Hot Toys hasn't done more figures in this series. I mean, at this point, it's a little dated, but there's got to be an anniversary or something coming up, and it is Orlando Bloom. You know what I mean? You think
you're right? Huge actor in 2023, Orlando Bloom.
All right. Well, you know.
There's also the Dr. Fate figure from whatchamacallit, Mars Toys. The Kent Nelson. So
this is a 108. This is not a recast, but there was a custom out there that was excellent of this figure. Super niche. I mean, I love Shakespeare and stuff, and this is a great movie, but I don't need this figure.
It looks nothing like him too.
It looks nothing like him here. The custom was very good, and they must have taken the styling and stuff of the clothing from that, but they definitely didn't recast the sculpt because this is terrible.
The armor looks good though.
I don't know who that is.
Actually like chainmail. Well, it could be or whatever material.
Yeah, the clothing looks really good. But the odds that you're ever going to get like another third party or custom Leonardo DiCaprio as Romeo sculpt are pretty low.
Oh, that's who this is supposed to be?
Yeah. But for 168, if you got to have it on your shelf, there you go. You're good to go. And just to appease Tom once again for the second time, we'll go over the Mars Toys Joker from.
About this.
We never did it.
We never talked about this. Me and TJ both agree we never talked about this.
We're doing another.
Swear to God, we did.
Trevor
Maybe it was somebody else's
shows.
show. Maybe it was somebody else's show. I don't think
Probably
so.
on like the 112 pack.
No, I don't think so. All right. What do we think of this?
It looks really good.
Yeah, the body is good, right? I mean, this looks weird here, but that's kind of his body. I mean,
that is exactly. It looks weird in the right way for sure.
Yeah. I mean, this is a little sus. The forehead is a little high.
A little, yeah.
But it's not far off.
No.
And wouldn't you have him with the hat on most of the time anyway? Wouldn't you have him in with this look? I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. I would keep him in that look.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have anything from this movie whatsoever on my shelf to begin with, but if you had to. Mars Toys is killing it, man. They are killing it. I wish they were the kind of company that could, I mean, do you or don't you wish that they could get licenses, because then these things would be twice as much, but
yeah, that's a good question.
And probably wouldn't be coming out because they would cost twice as much and nobody would buy them. But
stuck in licensing hell too.
Yeah. True enough.
Yeah, the details are great.
Yeah. I mean, simple suit, don't have to spend a lot there, that's for sure.
Right.
But the body has to be somewhat custom. Because, I mean, that is super thin, right? I mean, just the structure of it doesn't look like a typical, stock body.
No, it doesn't.
It's definitely got some padding under there to keep the joints and stuff smooth, but it looks good, man.
Well, I agree with Angel here. He's like, I appreciate Mars for not doing just a straight face. And I'm right.
Yeah.
Like, this is a character, the way he portrayed it was pretty much a Joker, but he never was like serious face, Riddler.
Yeah.
So
no,
it's great.
Definitely not. Yeah, no, this is cool. It's
165. That's a great price for that.
Insanity. It's insanity.
Do they have the at the very top, the one that they revealed today, the Dr. Fate?
Oh, I did see that one. Yeah. Who revealed that though? See, you can't even look up Dr. Fate because like it won't show up. But no, I did see that.
It's on KG Hobby. That's where I saw the pictures of it. But I don't know.
Damn it! You know what I mean? This was we didn't talk about this either.
We did. I thought to talk about Nathan Drake.
Son of a bitch! What the hell show am I on?
I don't know. Wait,
so many.
TJ, do you remember talking about Nathan Drake? Because I have definitely talked about it, but it could have been off the show. This one I don't know for sure.
Yeah, I don't think we talked about it because this was supposed to come up last week too, when we just ran long and didn't get into any of the things.
I don't think we talked about Nathan Drake.
So we might not have talked about this one.
All right.
I've talked about this one a lot off this show for sure.
Yeah. All right. I mean, just quickly, what do you think of this? This looks pretty good.
It looks fantastic. It looks just like the character model from the game.
Yeah, Lim Toys killing the games, man.
Yeah.
Killing these
Look at the accessories. Just go to that like first.
Yeah, I know. And the accessory game is off the hook, man.
They are the company that you want doing any video game character because
look
they
at all
will
this shit.
give you everything.
Look at this base. It's insane.
And they come out looking like, honestly, just like this.
So they're going the magnetic switchable seamless arms like the Joker.
Okay.
We're going to take a look at too, which is interesting. Very interesting. Speaking of which, we do have to get to this because like we are going to go very long. I will try to make it fairly quick, but I do want to take a good look at this. Is there anything? Did you pull up the Dr. Fate or no?
I sent it in the private chat a link to it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. I figured since you already had your thing sharing. Susu and Lim are my favies outside of Elliot, of course, says Jordan, and I agree.
So, yeah, that's a pretty good sculpt, man.
Yeah, they're solid likeness.
I don't know who they got doing this, man, but they're really doing well with this stuff.
Thank you.
it's cool. Like if another company, actually, Hot Toys does Dr. Fate, you can get a Ken Nelson figure because he is basically Ken Nelson in half that movie.
Yeah, true. Hong Kong 880. Anybody do that math? I'm not really sure what that is in US. Can I change this to US? There we go. I got it. US dollars. 113. Nuts.
Really?
That's
113? Yeah, 112.
113
comes up on Google. Insane.
Yeah. So if you want to hold on to that DC nostalgia and really remember this movie that was marginal at best, there you go.
Remember the most forgettable movie in DC history.
Immortalize it on your shelf.
Yeah. But like
$113.
Jordan, I also love Dr. Fate, which is why I was kind of considering.
No, I know. I'm making fun because I know there are people that do dig that. And very nice, man. They really do some nice. Even the paintwork. If it comes out looking anything like this, and if the Joker is any indication of the quality, man, they really do a good job, man.
I just can't believe that's cheaper than like most Mezcos, right? Like 112.
Yeah, it is. It is at this point. It is. Yeah. That just goes to show you how much it costs to. Well, that looks a little weird. Yeah. How much it costs to make these things? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's weird.
When you don't pay a license.
Yeah, exactly that too. All right, I am going to switch over to. Actually, I have to turn this on. So talk about yourself for
a second. Dan said I'd kill for 112 of that in regards to Nathan Drake. I would say Limb Toys does eventually move their 1/6 figures to 1/12. It's usually after the 1/6 comes out, and then you start to see a 1/12 go into development. Like I think the Arthur Morgan is now in development as a 1/12. So hold off. Yeah. It'll probably be coming, and it'll probably be great because I have the Metal Gear Solid 5 Big Boss, and he looks great. So I'm sure it'll be good. I mean, Elliot's the person to talk to about that because Elliot has a whole bunch of limbs in 112. There you go. Look at them gloves. Oh my god.
That's right. We're not fucking around here. I don't know how I can get us on here. God, I hate this setup. I guess I can't because it's in the second camera. I can only do it like.
Oh,
maybe I can swap it. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's not bad. Okay, that works.
That's perfect.
It's good enough.
I kind of like being on the right because that way these things don't cover us anyway.
Yeah, there you go.
Like pull up stuff from the chat.
So I can't see anything on the screen, so just let me know what people are saying.
We can honestly barely hear you too, just so you know.
Oh, I was supposed to have a lavalier mic.
If you could switch your mic to your headset for now.
I could do that, I suppose. Hang on a second. Did have a lavalier, but I'll just do the.
Ooh, a lav. Ooh, you have a lav? Wow.
Yeah, but it's not great. How does that sound? It sound okay?
Yeah, you sound good.
Okay. All right. Screw the lavalier then. All right, that's the AirPods. All right. Lost the glove.
DJ UVamp.
All right. So this thing comes in a huge box, and this thing is huge as it is. I mean, you can see this is probably 1.5 feet, almost 2 feet across, and this is about a little over a foot this way. It's heavy as fuck. Really nice presentation, though. I mean, a beautiful box. Really, really beautiful. Styrofoam. I don't know what's in here. I've seen other people pull this out, but I cannot remember what the hell this is. I think there's a little bit of a certificate in here. Don't know what. I guess that's it's a little ticket. Oh, that's nice. Wow. 3/21/2022. 3/21/2022 at 10 a.m. The release date? Is that when it went live?
I don't remember. Maybe?
I don't remember.
I feel like it came out in less than a year.
And ooh, very nice. Thank you for supporting InArt, ordering 1/6 figure, blah, 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 blah. Like you, blah, blah. You help support, blah, blah, blah. We hope you're in friends. Anyway, Nice, very nice, presentation there. I don't know what else is in here. I think that's pretty much it. Letter, ticket, operation guide, instructions. Holy shit! Wow, look at this. Look, it's all broken down. Look at that.
I like those bullet points.
It's like a box of chocolates. It's like it's all broken down. Look at that.
That's great, man.
That's pretty cool.
I like a little booklet.
Pretty cool. Movable shoulder
Does it come with
joints.
the gloves, or do you have your own?
No, I have my own gloves. Oh. I have my own gloves.
I was hoping it came with them.
All right, so that's that. That's what's in your envelope there. I'm going to remove.
Dan, doesn't that come out like this week?
What?
Dan was talking about. They're talking about the RE4 game in the chat. The remake.
Were you already bored with this?
No, I think they're just looking at you, look at instructions, and they're maybe talking about
Oh, I see what you're saying. I got you. All right, let me get this out of here.
Oh man, Elliot, does he? That's great because that 1/6 scale Ryu looks amazing. He comes with white gloves, apparently. Trevor, the Ryu.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, it means white gi. I mean, you gotta.
It's true. I like the shape of that. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I know there's a practical reason for it, but it's also their logo, right?
Yeah.
It's the InArt logo. So
now you got the deluxe, right, with the 2 figures and the base, correct? The hair.
Correct.
Okay,
yep.
So this is the whole thing all together. All the figures.
This is a whole kit and caboodle right here.
Oh, look at that! The figures are on the left. Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna flip this because I think everything's upside down here, and I'm just gonna get rid of these straps for now. All right. Where do we want to start?
I kind of want to see the jars with the heads in them first myself.
Okay.
I know that's
isn't that the culmination of everything? Like,
yeah, I know, but that's what I want. Okay, let's start with bases then.
Two levels. Two levels. You got the bottom. You got the base with the prison diorama and the. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that way you have a place to put them, the figures, as you start setting up.
Okay. All right.
Bottom to top.
Wow. Holy heavy.
Heavy.
Metal.
So that's the die cast.
Holy damn. That's crazy.
I remember the three of us going back and forth. We're like, what's going to be die cast? It can't be the whole prison cell, right? Totally.
The whole thing, man.
That thing's huge and beautiful.
You hear that?
Listen to those gloves tapping metal. That iconic sound.
Right. That sound that we all love. Cotton gloves tapping metal. Holy shit, that's nuts. I did not expect it to be that heavy. I thought it was going to be a little more hollow.
Yeah, I would have expected that too.
You know, like more of a molded, what do you call it? And this is, this is wood.
It looks nicely painted.
Cotton tapping wood. There you go.
Wait, is it actual wood? It's not plastic paint.
It is actual wood. I believe it is actual wood. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Let's look at. Can you see in there? Is it looking? I can't. Yeah, I also can't see what I'm doing, but like
it looks like wood. No, you're absolutely right.
But yeah, it's routed wood for sure. Yep.
Incredible.
Insane. All right. So.
Hey, Matchu Toy.
I'm assuming. Which way?
Actually, yes, it's wood.
Does it go this way?
I would think so.
No, it goes this way.
Yeah, that's the bottom. Way? The bottom is the yes.
Yeah.
That way you can see the figure as he's sitting.
Right.
Through the.
And I don't want to push it. I think that's it. That's pretty much it right there.
It stays in by itself. There's nothing else locks it.
Yeah, it doesn't really. It goes in. It's a nice tight fit. I don't want to push it any further because I think that's it. Base is nice.
Beautiful.
It seems a little loose.
It does seem a little wobbly.
I don't...
Rick Emmert said, "If only it came with instructions." And I'm like, "Yeah, you do have a booklet right
I know,
next
right?
to it. I'll show you."
It's going as far as it can go in here. I can tell that by the depth of You know what? No. Oh, it's not. There it is. There you go. Totally stable. All right, that's good.
Okay, so
That's a little
wasn't
scary,
far
but
enough.
you just have to push it.
I mean, you're not going to really hurt the wood, right? Yeah, Bree says it took a little bit
I
of
don't know,
pushing.
Tom. I just don't want to be that guy that breaks it on live on the.
Anytime I unbox something live, I typically break something. So maybe don't listen to me.
No, I just don't want to do that. All right, how about this? Let's
Left or right?
yeah, let's take a look at some of the. Let's move this out of the way here. I'm gonna start with the base because then we'll also have someplace to put the other body.
Yeah. Now he comes with a.
Um,
Does he come with like a chair or something to sit on in the prison? Is that what that big thing is at the bottom left?
He comes with a bench. This is the bench that he sits on right here. Yeah. So I mean, I'm going to be doing a video hopefully sometime soon when I can get a break. Comparing this, I'll bring it out tonight. We can take a look at it, but to the custom that I've worked on for a while, and I did go out and buy the what was the 7 DX07, the original. What's that?
Was it the 7? I thought it was the 11.
The Joker.
Yeah, I can't remember what his DX number was.
Anyway, I bought that all for the chair and pieces and hands and the guns and everything, and that's great. The figure not so great, but it was all right for its time. But so this is magnetic. Now, from what I've heard, there's only a magnet in this area here, or possibly just here and here, literally where the feet are supposed to go, which don't love. I don't know why the whole thing isn't magnetic. I'd love to have him in a different pose on there, but we'll see how that goes.
Agreed.
Wow, this is heavy. Holy shit.
Diecast again.
This is metal. This is diecast as well. Look at that.
Oh, that's good. You don't have to put it together. It's all just one piece. Perfect. I think it's supposed to look like that, though, right?
No. Yeah, it's odd weathering. I mean, I'm not sure really why. I wonder if that's all the same on every one of them, or if it's slightly different from piece to piece. I'm sure it's fairly unique from piece to piece.
That looks like your. Let us know if that looks like your bench, Bree. And Dan,
yeah, I mean, does it have like is it the same patterns, or are they just kind of like burning shit really quick and All right, we got some stacks of money here. I won't pull those out.
Bree says that hers is a little bit different, just a little bit. So it is kind of going to be probably.
So they're unique between them. All right, you could get a.
The articulator gave us 99 cents for the ASMR. What's happening right now?
Is it still happening? What's going on?
Of the gloves.
Breathing?
The beautiful sounds of the gloves tapping things.
Listen.
Ooh, listen to that. There you go.
That's
another 99 cents. Money. I hope you all pay the 99-cent fee that just cost.
These are pretty nice.
They look unique. Are they? Can you flip them and see the same print on each dollar amount that's in there? You know, like are they all individually printed?
Yeah. Listen.
Oh wow, yeah, that's insane. That's a level
individual pieces of paper with individual wraps. And there's 6 or 7 in here, maybe 8. And then there's a whole other bag of them, 8. So there's got to be like 16 of these things, which is pretty cool.
Awesome. That would be so great if I ever got this figure, because I could use those in lots of pictures.
You'll have it. You'll get it.
We'll see.
It'll happen. Only problem is this bag has like this sticky. There we go.
All right. Machu Toy says, I like how Trevor is talking with more animated hands in the white gloves.
What?
Can you do shadow puppets?
Oh, geez, look at that. Oh, cow.
Wait, what's under there?
This is gonna be fun right here. With the gloves on, especially. I'm gonna take the gloves off for this because this is nuts.
What is it?
These are the grenades.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So this is literally like a string of twisted tiny thread pieces with, as far as I can tell, die-cast metal.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they're heavy, man. Yeah, oops, sorry. They're heavy, yeah. They're heavy.
Why?
Pretty sure those are die-cast.
There is no need for those to be die-cast.
There's no need for those to be that heavy. Because those have to go in his jacket and just make him even heavier than he is. All right, I'm gonna leave this glove off here. We got a bunch of hands. I don't have to bring all of these out necessarily.
You gonna open up that silica packet?
And should I eat it?
Yeah, please.
Oh wait, no.
And then chase it with a Tide Pod. You see they're doing alcohol in Tide Pods?
Uh-oh. Don't tell me that. Don't
They are.
Look at that.
Gorgeous. That's insane. Insane.
That's incredible. He's got some, he's got like paint and stuff on there from his face. And that's really nice. So there's your magnet. Focus.
Go a little further away. Perfect. Yep. Oh, you can see when it autofocuses?
Yeah, I'm looking at the back here.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I can actually flip this out and make it a lot easier on myself. There we go. Yeah, so we'll see how that works.
Hey, Patrick.
A little dubious of these magnets in the hand.
Yeah.
And then I'm a little dubious of because I've heard some things and I'm not sure entirely if they're true or not. But I've heard they're a little they stay, but if you're going to put anything heavy in them, it could be a problem.
And also, magnets lose their charge over time, do they not?
Yeah, they do. I mean, I think these rare earth magnets like they use in these things don't as
Keep
much.
it for longer. Yeah.
But it's not forever.
Is there a way to recharge a magnet? I don't know enough about magnet science. Can you recharge a magnet?
Ooh, we're getting real scientific tonight. I don't know. Maybe you have to take it back to the middle of the earth and replant it. I don't know.
I don't think that's how magnets work. I'm not a scientist, but I'm going to go ahead and say you don't have to travel to the center of the earth to make a magnet work.
I'm trying to make it more exciting. No, I don't know, but I mean, here's the thing, this is probably I don't know if I'd say it's a standard size rare earth magnet. I know you can get them in all sorts of different sizes. It probably wouldn't be too hard to replace this, although I take that back. How the hell are you going to get that out of there? Oh, with a magnet. No.
If it's loose enough, then you might be. Well, no.
But how do you get it loose enough? How do you loosen it up? You're gonna have to heat it up. Maybe the glue loosens up and you can pull it out or something like that.
Melt the plastic.
Yeah, pretty standard gloves.
Yep.
There we go.
Shame those aren't die-cast.
Nice.
Come on. InArt, what are you doing?
I know. Well, I'm glad
those are magnet too. Okay, so everything's magnet.
Everything's magnets.
I did not know that.
Magnets, baby. Magnets. Die-cast gun.
That makes sense, though.
Yes.
I'm all about die-cast
if
weapons.
If these magnets are problematic, then I'm not going to be happy if this can't hold up this.
Well, they should
heavy-ass
charge the metal here to be magnetized.
What?
So you have to charge something to be magnetized?
I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean?
I'm no magnet scientist. Well, you're saying if there's magnet, the magnet's going to be an issue. Oh no, I see what you're saying.
I'm saying weight wise. Can a hand even hold this up? Because this is so weighty. If you're already pushing the boundaries of weight limitations with the magnet hands as opposed to peg hands, is this a good idea? Is what I'm saying.
Good call. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. So, I mean, I have the DX version of this gun, so I could use that. But this does look really nice in metal, and it just looks like metal, because it is metal. But
Patrick Thomas says it barely holds and knocks off super easy.
Excellent.
And Rob Zamora came in and dropped us a $4.99 super chat. You can recharge a magnet with bigger, stronger magnet by rubbing them together. And that is the type of science I needed to know. Thank you very much, Rob.
Jesus, I'm getting a thing here.
Is that die-cast?
Nice gun.
It's not die-cast.
Yeah, that's die-cast. Yep.
Oh, keep it.
I never understood the point of the magazine coming out. Really,
Same.
I've gotten so many figures where I've never done any photos with the magnet or the magazine coming out or them putting a magazine in. And if I did, it would look like it was already in. So like I don't really get it.
I
I'll
did
leave that
a
out
shot of
just
that
'cause,
once, like 4 years ago, and never anything since with a magnet
yeah,
or a. I'm now doing the magnet thing, a magazine in
yeah,
somebody's
magazine. All right.
hand. Came for the figures, stayed for the learning. We're all learning about magnets here.
All right, you got a
Folks.
pack of cards here. I'm going to move this along too because I gotta check. Hang on, check on my dogs, make sure that they're not
Yeah, check that
all
furbo.
over the place. Oh boy. All right. If I run out of the room, just vamp for a little while because
Yeah, well, man, it's all
he's
good.
rolling around like a nut.
Do what you
All
gotta
right.
do, man.
So this is body number. Well, it's called
One.
body number 2. Yeah, all right, it's body number 1 because we've opened it first.
Yeah.
And this has the magnetized arms
Okay.
in the sleeves, and
Does it come out way too easy? It looks like it came out way too easy.
it does. It's in there though. Like you can. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's a problem. You know
Yep.
what I mean? Like it's not. It's not pulling out. It's not going to fall out.
Okay,
But
good.
it easily, like if you just give it a little bit of a pull, it's a magnet. You know what I mean? Like if it they come apart. You know what I mean? Like it's not. It doesn't feel like one of those super strong magnets. That just like just it would pull the arm in really quickly, but it's strong enough to hold for sure. Why is this connected to this? There we go.
And you could rotate it really nice and easy on there.
Really nice and easy.
Yeah. Oh, like butter. Like butter.
Yeah, like butter.
TJ, did you
Yeah.
pre-order this?
You know what? It doesn't
No.
come off that easily. I think it might have
Hello.
loosened in transit or something. It's actually I'm tugging there. Okay, it came off there, but I'm pulling. It doesn't come off that easily. I'm
Does it
wondering
show
how.
unbutton?
Yeah, it does. I think there's a little clip here.
Okay.
So
I was
it's
wondering
like
how
one
you
of
get that out
those.
there.
These are a pain in the ass, though. Yunsel uses these on all her clothes, and getting them back together is kind of a pain in the ass, but it could be done. I mean, it works, but
Hey, 166.
so
Thanks for stopping by and saying hi.
magnet for the head. Nice tight joints. It feels like. I don't know why this is so wrinkled, but I'm okay with it. But it's weird out of the box. Man, there's a little bit of. I can hear this.
I hear
Oh,
something.
no. Okay. It's kind of got a soft ratchet
Okay.
to it.
I like soft
which is
ratchets.
really kind of it's really
Yeah.
nice, man. Ankle is really tight. I mean, nicely tight. You know what I mean? Like really nicely.
You're gonna be holding die-cast weapons. You need ratchet knees.
Exactly. Yeah, torso movement is nice.
I heard the ratchet on that. Is there a ratchet in the torso?
No, I think something's
Okay,
catching.
just creaking. Plastic creak.
I think it's just the pants or something that get caught or something.
Oh yeah, my
Hopefully
pants
nothing broke.
creak all the time.
Yeah. This feels a little. This is tight. It feels like this could loosen up over time. I don't know. I mean, I may just be. Just doesn't sound as like rubbery. You know what I mean? Like the bot. It doesn't not have that like rubber on rubber feel to it. So it feels like it could loosen up. This is pretty good. It feels like there could be a little more padding, like right here on just the edge of the pec or whatever. But I mean, it works. I mean, the vest covers it up, so it doesn't really. It looks okay.
I think it looks great. I mean, you get that weird crease right now, but I feel like you could.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Over here, it doesn't. You don't see it, so I guess it's just the way that the shirt is folding. But very nice, man. I mean, the clothing is looking really good. I mean, again, I'm going to do this comparison with a Yunsel outfit, which is hundreds of dollars right there, especially for this outfit because it's got so many pieces to it, and the jacket and everything. I got to be honest. I think this is gonna hold up and more. And plus, you've got weathering. Now, when you buy stuff from Yunsel, You don't generally don't do weathering. You do your own weathering, or you have somebody do it, which it's daunting when you paid $400 or $500 for an outfit to then go and dirty it up with paints and dyes and stuff like that. So it's almost better just to send it off to somebody and have them do it, because then it's like, hey, that looks great. It feels like I just got it that way. But it's really nicely weathered, man. Like very subtle. It doesn't really have, like, if you look at that pocket, it doesn't look like, it looks dirty.
Yeah, it looks dirty.
It's like it's been worn.
Yep.
But it doesn't look like a line. Like it's been like, okay, splash a line of paint here, splash a line of paint there. It looks like it's really been done well.
Yeah, it looks like somebody who wears their suit probably way more than they should, which is exactly how the Joker is, right?
Exactly.
Bree said that she added padding to the shoulders on hers, and it looks really nice.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. I can see that for sure. Yep.
Yeah, I'm not surprised Bree has been modifying her figure to make it the absolute best, because that's what Bree does. She makes hers the best figure possible.
She does it well.
Yes, she does.
Same ratchet, same body, obviously, but just checking.
Yep.
Really, again, can you see that? The weathering there? Really
nice.
Nice.
Into like dirt kind of going up from the bottom.
In the spaces that you'd think it would be, you know what I mean, on a coat. And I'm not comparing this to, like, I haven't done any weathering on my custom one, so I didn't really go in and look for references or anything like that. But from what I've seen of people who have done it, this looks very good.
Yeah.
Really,
it looks really well done weathering wise. I love it. Are you going to put all the grenades in there?
The other thing is, this is a really nice material.
Looks sweet.
This coat is, I think this coat right off the bat, after handling mine, my custom for a while, I think this is better quality. Because it's thinner. I know that a lot of the Joker coats that have come out have been a little heavy, and none of them, as far as I know, have ever had this stitched into it. The grenade.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that stitched in.
I know mine doesn't. Maybe some of them have. Maybe there are some of them out there. I don't know who did them, but it wasn't Yunsel. But man, this is a nice, really light, and with all this bulkiness on this, like you got.
What was that?
That was a hand.
Okay.
So this is what I'm talking about with these hands. Like that's the magnet. That's it. And it just goes on. It doesn't really peg on. Like there's no like satisfying like pop. It just kind of sticks. Boy, I hope that's. This could be the. Oh boy.
Well, while you're futzing with that, let me say, Patrick Thomas in the chat wanted to know, hey Trevor, let us know if you get when you get the head out, if you put it on the figure, if it looks too big or not.
I've heard some people saying that. I don't agree with it, but we'll take a look.
I mean,
we'll take a look.
You're gonna know for sure in a second, right? We lost TJ. It's just me and you.
Oh shit! Did he just dump, or did he?
No, it's the icon again. So he's probably at the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, very subtle weathering in here, but it also does look a little dirty. You can tell. I don't know if you can tell under this light, but here up close, it's really, really subtle, which is nice. Like it's not over the top. But the coat is really, really cool. And this is wired at the bottom. This front is not wired. This front is not wired, though, which is actually...
Really?
Oh, no, wait. It is.
It looks like it's keeping the shape.
Ooh, that's a very subtle wire, too. It's what? What?
Oh, no. They're talking about TJ not being here. Like, he didn't dump Trevor. He's taking a dump, is what Angel said.
Probably. Yeah, no, it's a really, like, subtle wire. You know how sometimes it's like it really, like, oh, you can feel it? This is, like, a little more of a subtle wire.
It's there, but it's not, really like, nice, pronounced.
Yeah, it's not pronounced at all. Really nice.
Like
okay, all right, let's get to this.
Get to it.
What do we got here? Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah, here we
Don't know
go.
which one this is, but oh, it's upside down. All right.
It's a head in a jar.
Head in a jar. Great presentation. I mean, I've gotten some, some
Love that.
custom haired heads, and they come in things like, ooh, they even got, look at that, to keep it off the back. That's nice. Now is that the plug where the purse is? I think it's a whole piece back there, but we'll take it out and find out. So far, man.
How's that head looking next to the ones that you have?
We'll take a look. I don't consider my custom to be like the best sculpt I've ever seen. There's an Adam Goo. I think it's Gu. I think it's Goo. Never heard it pronounced. Just seen it printed. Sculpt that is probably the best one that I've seen out there. Although I think is it Yixi also did one recently that looks incredible. But I gotta say, this is the thing that I was telling people. Like, and then of course, like this, it's a little distorted here, but to get this kind of stuff in a production level product is insane. This is what they're doing. They're bringing, and you'll see the custom, like they're bringing that custom level and quality to the masses, which is really nice. I mean, this is the kind of thing I thought that Molecule 8 was going to be when they came out. I really thought that they were going to be that company. I'm gonna take this one out first, I think.
Well, while you're doing that, 6 Scale Reviews is very curious to see how you like the paint apps on these head sculpts.
Yeah, well, let's see. Okay, well, that's probably not the best way to do that then.
You could check those directions.
Nah.
Typical guy. Yeah, the eyes do move, Matthew Toy. The eyes are
they do.
pretty.
Yeah, there's a little. I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight because I'm a little worried about it. And that I maybe read the instructions for it. Probably a good idea.
I would read.
There's a little piece of hair here that will pull out, and you can get to the eyes. But damn, man, that looks really, really good.
Yep.
Sure do. See that right off the bat, the eye whites. You do have that. It's pretty good, but you do have that PERS look.
Gap
a little bit, you know what I mean, where you can see the just slight gappage.
That's sad to hear.
No, but it's not gappage. It's just you can, it looks really good, but you're looking at it like you can kind of tell. You know what I mean? It looks good, man. This hair is really, and here's the thing. This is what I was telling everybody. Like, there's a lot of people that TJ's had haired sculpts before, but there's a lot of people on some of the other 1/6 shows that haven't gotten into doing customs with rooted hair, and the rooted hair that they know is the rooted hair that Hot Toys has done, which is the worst. It's
Barbie
doll hair.
You're talking Barbie.
It's doll hair, right? This is rooted hair, and like they're like, oh, you're gonna have to style it. This is almost solid right here. I mean, I would tap it with my finger and give you some more ASMR, but like it's hardened. You know what I mean? Like there's so much product in there, and probably a glue base that it looks natural, but it's not going to go anywhere. This gets softer, obviously, as it gets more free of the head, but it's not going to go anywhere, man. As long as you don't basically do what I'm doing constantly, it's going to be fine. You don't have to do anything to it.
If you got an Asmus which does really good rooted hair, but it came styled, which is what Asmus doesn't do, is they don't style it for you. But it's actually coming styled and coming with the product to keep it as such.
Correct. Oh, that's nice. It comes off. A lot of times these are like screwed in with some sort of.
It's a magnet.
All right.
Magnets, baby.
It's magnets. Magnets, Donnie. Now this is going to be interesting. Getting this into the collar. I hope to God that I don't have to take this collar open. Do I have to open this collar? Bree, do I have to open this collar?
Bree says, loosen the tie.
Loosen the tie.
I regret not getting the rooted hair version. You didn't get the rooted hair version, Jordan. Come on, this is the one to do it. You got the rooted hair. Does Gandalf even come with an unrooted? I don't even know.
No,
Hopefully-
there's no unrooted Gandalf. Stuff like this I do want to not touch.
Joe Gonsalves says Joker uses hairspray. What a villain! The environment, which I love that. That's
Right.
The true villain.
What is the deal here? What am I doing wrong here? Let's see. I got it. This is a notch.
Yeah, Alberto, that's my thing too. Flip up the collar and look for the buckle, says Bree.
Do you think that was in the instructions?
I'm pretty sure I can do this without that, but
I'm going to go ahead and say that probably yes, TJ. That is probably in the instructions.
Guessing.
Also, 6-scale reviews says, also a little tip. To get the rolling eyes easier rather than pulling the hair, put your finger on the base of the skull and feel around till you can pull that flap up.
okay. Good tip. All right, I'm gonna have to futz with this tie. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this, and I should read the instructions.
A lot of
and get,
read the instructions. What is instructions in the chat? So people are saying maybe look at the instructions.
All right. Well, I'm trying to make this interesting for everybody here, as opposed to let me go and read the instructions. And no, I'm not going to break it. I'm not.
It does look good from here. Patrick Thomas is right. It does look.
I think it's in there. It's just the collar could be adjusted better and up. I just have to get hopefully you don't have to get to like tweezers and stuff like that, which you usually have to do with customs.
Is there a way to make the comment bigger?
What do you mean bigger?
Oh, no.
One of the comments larger on the stream. I think it would be perfect.
What the fuck is going on over here? That's right. I'll read the instructions later after I've broken it. No.
6-scale review says you're a brave man. I use tweezers to get that damn head sculpted.
Yeah, I will use tweezers to get this collar adjusted and stuff, and probably when I do it the right way, I'll use tweezers. I've done a lot of custom shit where you've got to like tweak and pull and push and stuff. But man, this looks really good. This looks really, really good. I don't know if I'm going to bother with the second head. I mean, tonight we'll see. Let's see. It's only 10:30, I guess. Dog's still asleep. Yeah, okay. Dogs are still asleep.
We've only been going for an hour and a half. You can get time. We turned to pumpkins after 2 hours, so you have at least 30 more minutes.
Jesus.
Take your time. Dan, you're right. It does look like a tiny human. I love the look of this, and I hope to God I actually get mine.
I'm doing this all wrong. This is just not coming.
If only there was a way to know if you were doing it wrong or right.
Do you want me to sit and read instructions?
Up to you. The head does look good to me too, Ellie. I agree.
We apparently got a whole group of people here who've already done this, so they could just be instructing me as to what to do here.
Yeah, they're all saying you're a brave man, or read the instructions is what the chat
or
is
read
saying.
the instructions. Yeah, thanks.
That's literally what the chat keeps going back for.
Thanks for the help.
If you break something tonight, oh man.
Glove touch, Trevor.
Nothing's
Do not touch
gonna
that with your
break.
hands. What are you doing? Jesus.
Nothing's gonna break.
So
It's actually like sometimes worse, like to have the cotton gloves on and touch the hair because it's a little more
disconnect.
staticky.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
it's that. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because you can mess up the hair.
You know what I'm saying? It grips it more, whereas your hands won't. It's just I don't care. The oils aren't that big a deal. Jesus, what is up with this one? I may have to read the instructions for this one. I don't know why it's not coming off like the other one.
Joe, I do think the instructions do have pictures. Yes, it looks like it. Jesus, chat. Thank you, Angel.
Okay. There is. Please use care. Do not forcibly take off the figure's clothing to avoid damage to the figure. Please do not overload. Thank you very much. But this is basically like how much it can move. I don't see anything about taking this head off. I mean, that's the
nothing about
there's the
removing the head
purse.
from the. Okay.
Just taking the head off the standard. Oh no, that's the base. That's actually.
Oh, do you have to
base
remove the
base.
entire back of the
Here we
head
go.
to change the purse?
The head sculpt display can protect rooted hair. When the figure is displayed normally, the display box, blah, blah, blah. The top cover display box and transparent cover are integrated. Please open the top cover first. When displaying the head sculpt, then remove the head sculpt from the magnetic connector of the main body and align the slot of the base of the head sculpt display box. Okay, that's to put it
Bree
back.
says just to pull really hard. She said my sculpts were stuck
Yeah,
too.
but it's like really like this is. Ooh, that is scary.
And like,
I don't know if I should apply some heat to that. Okay, all right, I got it. Just gotta wiggle it back and forth and ease it off. Okay. So let me see if I can. I wish there was a. I guess that's easy enough. So there's a little pin that it's got to match up to.
Yeah, I see that.
I've gotten these in. You're not going to do this for me, are you? You're going to be a douchebag about this. Yeah, I definitely have to loosen this collar.
Everybody's watching intently.
Yeah, I know. All right.
It's amazing because the stream will freeze every now and again.
And
the next thing it jumps
freezes?
to, it's like the head's gone.
Is it skipping?
Yeah, your scream is skipping every now and again. So it's like you're futzing with the head, and all the next time we see it is like the head's not even there at all.
Yeah.
When you did the
unboxing
on Mythic Legions, you did it at your desk, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this collar doesn't unhook, right? I could see loosening the tie, but like I don't know how that's going to really help.
Has some notes. She says, flip the collar all the way up, and in the back
push it in.
The buckle to loosen it.
Oh, in the back. Okay.
Yeah. The tie knot is glued, so you're looking for the thing to loosen the tie.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I see it. It's that.
Okay.
I gotta let my cat out. So
actually, I think if I flip up the collar, I've done this with other Jokers. I may just be able to get it in like that without even having to do that. It's basically just trying to get it to cross that path. Maybe not. Damn it. Fascinating.
There's like a 10-minute gap between you guys seeing these comments. So by the time you see this, you'll probably have broken out the instructions. Yeah, no, there is a gap between when we see the comments coming up in the stream app. That's usually why I have YouTube open on the side, but I don't today. So sorry. I mean, you have one of the heads on. You don't have to put both heads on right now.
No, I know. I was just going to try and take a look at this one as well, but we'll do it without the collar. I mean, I think I like this one a little less, but I mean, I think the eyes need to be adjusted too. I mean, that's the whole key to that is, whether it's going to look good with the eyes adjusted. They're a little rolled up in his head right now.
I just wish he came with
I guess
laughing.
If he's sitting on the bench and he's got his head down, that kind of looks right. But all right, what I want to do though, let's pull this custom out and take a look at it.
Why is the chat of darkness? Oh, I get it.
What's that?
Elliot
The chat
thanked Bree for being the only helpful one here, and then Jordan said, "Ah, yes, thank you, Bree, for being the light in this chat of darkness."
So,
Ooh, your
plastic
custom looks
gun.
great. Yeah, but your custom looks really good.
Yeah, it's very, very good. But I gotta say, there are some things here. Needs adjustment. First of all, this body that's not. Sometimes I do customs, and Bree probably knows this. Oops, see, there's that little buckle there. It's a pain in the ass. I do like the buttons on here. Kind of. I don't know which one is more accurate for the vest buttons.
I wonder too.
I want to say
I do like the custom
Yunsel
look
too.
of
If
it.
somebody wants to look it up, let me know. I don't know. I'm not really sure. These look like more standard toy buttons, but they do look good. But Yunsel does this, and I'm sure this is probably Velcroed or oh, these are snaps. Holy shit! Wow, they don't usually are they snaps? Wait a minute. Yeah, they are. Wow, they don't usually do snaps. Those are nice flat snaps. She does these little
InArt
hooks.
is more accurate by looking at
Okay.
pictures from the movie.
Okay. Don't doubt it. Yeah, I mean, I love this sculpt that I have. I think it's really good.
It looks quality,
I do.
man.
It is. It's it cost enough. I think it's great. I mean, I love it. I don't. I got to live with this a while to see what I feel is more accurate. I do like the eyes being a little bit brighter and more prominent on, but that's because they're not purrs. You know, these are purrs, so you lose a little bit there. You know, this is a different hairstyle. I know that he had this, but it's not exactly. I don't know what point of the screen. You know, during the movie, he had that kind of falling down like that, but he was constantly combing it back, so it isn't inaccurate. I think this is just a little more recognizable in terms of the way it lays, but I mean, color-wise, real close. Paint-wise, I think they're both great. This is where this wins. This coat. Look at first of all, this lining.
That looks like plasticky, like kind of cheap.
It's nice, but it's like it's got a weird sheen to it, and the whole thing. It actually isn't as heavy as I remember, but I think it's the thickness of this stitch and the thickness of this material, whereas this feels like a real coat. This is really, really nice. Color-wise, this is a little bit darker. It also, she's glued on buttons here where these are stitched on, which is really kind of a nice detail. You know, the pockets and stuff are similar, but there is actually like a more accurate, I think, top stitch on that one, where this one doesn't have it. Back is pretty much the same. The body that this is on I think, is the DX body, and it's not very good. It should be a better body, but you know, you can see the difference in the color, I think, in the pants. Again, not really sure what's more accurate. The jacket too. Look at the jacket.
I mean, the jacket actually matches the pants in the InArt, it looks like, from here.
Yeah, it's more gray, whereas this leans a lot more blue purple.
Yeah.
Vest wise, it's almost exact. Tie wise, the InArt is slightly brighter, but other than that, the exact same thing. I actually kind of like the Yunsel shirt better than I like the InArt shirt. The InArt shirt looks a little too light to me. But oh man, so
looks like
this is the conundrum. Like, do I sell this? What's that?
I said it looks like you're going to watch The Dark Knight tonight with both of those in your hand. That way you can tell.
Wait, pause. Wait, what? No, I mean the biggest thing here is you know, do I keep this? Like, what do I do here with the? I mean, I also have this. This is more of the. This is the interrogation.
That's great
sculpt. Yeah, so I think I can use this. This needs a
That
little more
won't fit
hairspray. This is where
InArt at all. I know it doesn't have the magnet, but maybe it fits over the magnet.
Well, I don't know. That's a good question. Let's see what we'd have to do to modify this. I'm gonna take
Because
this
I was going to
off.
say, like, yeah, you could easily sell. Like, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep both Joker bodies. Again, I don't need 2 Jokers, but I have the set as well on pre-order. So,
I got to tell you, that fits pretty well. I'd need to fix it with a magnet.
yeah, but you don't even need to
height-wise,
for a picture. Yeah, for a picture, you could easily capture
height-wise,
that.
it's not bad. It looks like it might be riding a little high.
Yes, I agree with that. But barely.
But I haven't adjusted it yet. You know, I mean, I haven't like it feels like that's about as far as it's going to go. And if the collar was down, it's going to be a little high. So I'd have to probably shave off some of that, which sucks. But I don't know. Might be worth it.
Elliot asked, "Does the InArt have 4 coattails?" I don't know if it's supposed to have 4 coattails.
Yeah, it's a vented split.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yep.
But this is really nice. I mean,
You can tell the
the
quality difference
silky.
between that and the other jacket.
Yeah, but it's surprising because like she'll usually do like source some really nice materials, and I guess I don't know if it's more accurate. I would think something like this would be more accurate to the coat. It just feels like a lining, whereas this doesn't to like a nice jacket, you know. I don't know. I don't know. Height wise, I think they're just about exact. The shoes are a little different. Now these are the DX shoes. I've got new shoes that I bought, custom shoes that look a lot more like this. I won't pull them out because I don't think anybody cares. But I do actually like that the DX had like actual laces on them. It's kind of nice. I mean, everybody kind of complained about some of the accuracy, but it actually looks like a stitch shoe.
Can you
Although
lift them
this
up a little
probably looks a
higher?
little neat.
They're
Oh,
out
sorry.
of the shot. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry. There you go.
Oh, I see. So they're
So these are
sculpted
the
onto
DX
the
shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this looks more like it's actually made of pieces, but it doesn't look like a quality made shoe, whereas this just looks a little bit better.
It also looks
But
like
it does
there's
have
not
little
a
laces
foot inside the DX one.
here
Like
this way.
thin.
Yeah, I know it's a little flat, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to be
Which looks more
clownish, but I don't
clownish.
think it's supposed to look that. It does, yeah. Be interested to see how different that is on the actual movie. But yeah, this is it's nice, man. This is really, really nice. Everything you get with it, with this dial piece here, um, 2 heads, multiple hands. Now, I didn't try. Let's see if I can find a quick.
I have a request before you leave the station for you to sit one of the Jokers on the bench. I wanted to see how they look sitting and how hard it is to get them into that pose.
It may not have a head because I don't know if I can get this head on here sturdily enough to.
Yeah, you can do the coat, the one with the coat.
All right, yeah, I can do that one. I just don't know how it's going to sit with the coat very well. That's right.
Yeah, I sit on my coat sometimes.
These bags were like a little easier to get into. All right, let's see. They do have a little bit of a snap, but that's it. And that's not really a gun hand, but give it a shot. Flexible is pretty flexible. Okay, maybe it's not a gun hand. Another hand here.
Is the coat removable or
are pain in
stitched
the ass.
onto the figure? Angel asks, "Is the coat removable or stitched onto the figure on that body?"
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a full jacket underneath here.
Bree answered that it's removable, so you're good.
Yeah. Full jacket. Yeah, it's 2 whole bodies, man. With it, just the jacket is the difference, which is crazy.
Yeah, both jackets though, right? Because the other one doesn't come even with a suit jacket.
No, it doesn't come with a jacket. No.
Yeah. That's why I didn't even know he had a suit jacket. I thought it was all vest with pants, and then he just throws on a purple jacket. I don't think I ever noticed the gray suit jacket underneath it.
Yeah. Well, he's not holding the gun properly here, but I just want to see how. I mean, there's no problem there. It's not coming off. This isn't the heaviest gun. I mean,
Yeah,
that
put that
Tommy
other
gun
gun
is
in
going to
there.
be nuts. But I don't think that's the gun hand. So I don't want to spend a ton of time trying to find that. But they feel pretty sturdy. I mean, I'm pulling on it. It's not coming off. You know, if I, okay, there you go. I think I just took the arm off too. I did. Oh, Christ. Yeah, this is where this could get a little nuts. You got 3 layers of clothing to try and get this arm back through. Jesus. See, I don't know what I did here. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got it. All right. All right, let me see if I can sit him on this bench. Instructions. Oh, let's see what he does on the stand here.
Sorry,
Okay.
guys, we're a little
So
quiet.
boom.
We're intently watching.
Ooh, this is wow.
A little wobbly, huh? Yeah. I'm a little worried about that stand. I'm gonna have my sitting on that bench, I think.
It's solid, but man, it is just like it's got to be like right here or nothing else. Like that is it. I even
No
want to try and line
exaggerated
it up with
poses
the
on
bat.
that.
No, this is it. That's it. I'll hold it because I know it'll fall. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
on there,
Elliot, I'm
but
not
it's
looking
just the
forward to that.
heels. It's just the heels. The John Lennon that Molecule put out, that was one of the best parts of that figure, quite frankly, was the stand. And it was all magnetized and that thing locked down, man. That was like you could pick it up and this is just not as quite as it holds, but you could hold it in one hand and it wouldn't fall off. It was crazy. But yeah. All right. Okay. I could see where these could be a little annoying. Anybody else who has this? Are you a little annoyed by these hands? Do they come off easily?
While we're waiting for that answer, I will say Jordan says, based on this unboxing, Bree's work, and some other shots I've seen of this figure, I'm ready to crown InArt as the kings of the industry. I can't wait to get all their releases in hand.
Yeah, dude. I mean, the good thing is that this looks. That's ankles are a little disappointing with that softening. That just needs. All right, it's just adjustment. All right, that's no problem.
Bree says, I'd rather have normal wrist pegs on the purple coated figure.
Yeah, I think I'm feeling the same way, man. It's
I get that.
It's not fun. There you go.
He seems to sit pretty easy.
Really easy. I
The
love
reason
these
why I
knees.
wanted to see that is because I will say most 1/6 scale figures that I have a hard time doing seated poses, especially
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if you're wearing suits or what. So it's good to see
Now he
it like
bends. I mean, with all this clothing on, he bends really easily. The neck is a little weird. It takes a little bit of a push to kind of get that. But, yeah, pretty cool. I don't know if I need this. I don't know. Like, is that going to even fit on a detail shelf? I'm not even sure. Height-wise, it might not. It's nice. I mean, this is really the Joker look that I wanted. I mean, the second one to me is kind of just kind of a bonus.
Yeah.
Eventually, when I have some room, it'll be fun to have both of them. I do have two of them in there now. I have the old DX that had this, interrogation sculpt on it, just sitting in one of the chairs. Which, when you get the DX, you get that chair, you get the table, you get the interrogation lamp. It
Yeah, you
was
get a
more
lot
about
with
that
it there.
scene than the yeah. And if you want all that stuff, you could probably get a pretty good deal on the DX at this point. Um, yeah, and it's nice, man. It's really really nice figure. I can't wait to play with some of the purrs. I don't really want to get into that right now and try
Yeah,
and
don't
take it
do that on
apart,
stream.
but yeah. Um, but I like it. I'm liking it. It's really really nice.
Elliot nailed it. Sideshow figures in general struggle. Agreed.
Yeah. No, this body. I really really like this body, man. This is a nice body. Um, I would love to be able to just buy one of these to put on the other custom. Although, again, I don't know if I'm going to keep that or not. We'll see.
Now that you've played with it, you've seen it up close and all that, what do you think about the price
Mhm.
point for what you're getting? Well worth it?
Yeah, I mean, the key there is like, well, I gotta say, man, I've already kind of done the comparison, and I really do want to do this video. Let's see when I get around to it, but I was just pointing out some of the things. I mean, again, Yunsel is like top of the line, among the top of the line
Right.
custom clothiers, and there are some stuff on this thing that just beats it, man. The coat is better on this for sure. Uh, Apparently, the button accuracy is more accurate. I don't know about color wise, if they're darker purple and more gray pants and jacket are more accurate than Yunsel's. I'm not really sure. The Hot Toys one looked more like blue gray to me than this one does, but it still looks great. The tailoring is great, and it's two rooted head sculpts with
Yeah.
with movable eyeballs. I mean, and they look good. You know what I mean? Yeah, they may not be as prominent as a sculpted eyeball or whatever, but they don't have that sunken look like the Asmus Gandalf had. You know what I mean? They look like they're sitting on the surface. It's just you can kind of tell that they're a little. Oh man, Jordan, another one. So even though you haven't spent a ton of time with the figure, what would you rate the overall figure scale of 1 to 10?
I was wondering this myself, actually.
Um, well, I guess you get to factor in price for this. See, I think the price is fantastic. I mean, you're basically getting
The custom.
two
For,
figures, two custom figures for $500 each, and a die-cast dio, which maybe that has some value for you or not. Guns, accessories, like we were looking at the dollar bills. I mean, that would be a plastic accessory from Hot Toys most likely, or like you said, it would just be all glued together, and you would. I mean, okay, stuff like that is like where. Like when you get into like doing customs, it's like people get into that. Like, oh, is it, look, you can show somebody, go, look, all the dollar. I don't know if anybody cares about that. Look, the cartridge comes out of the gun. Does anybody care? I don't know, but it's nice details. And for what you get for $1,000, it's it's damn good, man. I mean, I think I have to play around with it a little bit more, but I'm at a 9.5, if not a 10, man. This is really really good. I mean, the likeness is good. The rooting is well done. The color of the hair, which is something I was worried about in pictures, but it looks really good. The paint is really nice. I mean, Viper knows what he's doing, man. He's been in customs for a long time, so that's nice stuff. The gloves are plastic, yeah, which I'm fine with.
yeah, that's what I expected of them.
I
I don't
wouldn't
know
want
what
them to
else
be
it would
anything
be.
else. They're supposed to
I
be
can't
like
be
a
too
like
happy.
a leathery or rubber or like a shiny leather, right? It's not they're not supposed to be like a soft glove, so they look good.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, the fussiness of getting it in, getting the head in on there is a little, but I mean, God knows that that's nothing like what I've done with some of these, like even the custom Joker that you're looking at there, and more recently the Joaquin Joker, getting that head on to a not a body that it wasn't. That's the other thing with customs is you've got to find the body, and then you've got to make sure that you know,
The
the head will
fit the
fit, or
body,
you've got
all
to
that.
adjust it. You know what I mean? Or
Uh-huh.
you've got to. It's sometimes a real nightmare. If somebody hasn't built it for specifically for a certain type of body, and even then, sometimes you can't find those bodies or they're expensive. Um, but this is, yeah, I mean, just that, the body that's built on, I say it's totally worth the money. It's not for everybody, but that's what the whole point of this thing is. It's supposed to
Yeah.
be this. We talked about this, what, how many episodes ago about, you know, less but better, you know what I mean? And
If this
try to
was your
like
grail,
improve.
this is totally worth it, right? Like this has been my grail
Yeah,
forever since I started collecting this, is because I missed the DX11 or 13,
right.
or I forget what number it was. So seeing this is taking that leaps and bounds beyond what Hot Toys was doing at that time. And
Hmm.
I think it does all the stuff that you would possibly do. They gave you the options. Like you could have gotten the sculpted hair, you can get the rooted hair,
Yep.
you don't have to get the double
And which
figure, all
looks
that kind
great.
of stuff. Yeah. It
Yeah.
does look good. Yeah, even the sculpted hair looks really good. But if you wanted to,
Hmm.
you could take it that step beyond. So even if you got the DX and then wanted to send it out to get it rooted, you don't have to do that with this. This you could just purchase that one right off the shelf.
Yeah. Yeah. And you couldn't, you know, the DX, that was the biggest problem with that was the sculpt was not very good. Um, you'd have to go out and get a third party, which at this point in time, like it used to be like you could buy a sculpted unpainted head for $50. Now those heads are $150 to
Mm.
$200 just for the head. Then you got to have a good painter paint it for $250. Then you have to have a great hair person, if that isn't the same thing as your painter, which it usually isn't, hair it for $250. So you're talking about $700, maybe $800 just for a head, just for a sculpt in a custom, which is, I got this a while back, and I had a guy who was not really starting out, but like he did both the paint and the hair, and he was very good at both of them. Um, so it was a little cheaper than that. I think it might have been $400 for the full thing, you know, plus the cost of the head. And then the outfit, like I said, $400 or $500 for that. And then to buy the DX to have the hands and the body is another $200. So yeah, that's one figure that probably has $1,200 to $1,500 into it just for the one. And here you're getting two for $1,000. So yeah, totally worth it. Yeah, Pennywise. Yeah, absolutely. That's gonna look great. Thinking about selling my Hot Toys Pennywise. I really do love the base that it's on,
Yeah, I do like that base.
but I think this is gonna kill it, man.
Oh,
It's gonna really
yeah,
kill
the
it.
InArt one will kill it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I did do the thing that we talked about last time we did the show on Saturday, where as soon as we finished, I turned on the Batman, and I was like, "Do I need to order myself an InArt the Batman?" And I'm kind of considering it because I love that goddamn movie. It's really
Me
good.
too. Me too.
It's
I'm
rough.
considering, and I didn't order this at first. Uh, was there a deluxe version with both, or was there just a Bruce Wayne deluxe and a Batman deluxe?
I thought there was a both. I thought I could have sworn there was, but I'm not 100% because I didn't. I knew at that time I wasn't going to pre-order it, so I didn't look.
There's a Bruce Wayne with a bat signal, or you could get the bat signal alone, which was, I think, is what I did. I think I got the bat signal and the Batman. I didn't get Bruce Wayne, and now the more I look at it, I kind of want that Bruce Wayne. It looks really good, and I love the way they do the clothing. A good like
Yeah,
1/6 suit figure. I know it sounds stupid, but like it just looks really good, man. Like, they're done well, right, TJ? I mean, do you have any suited figures you've gotten customs for?
No, you know what? The only suited
Well,
figure I
Indiana
have yet
Jones,
is
you've
John
got
Wick.
Indiana Jones. You got custom.
Yeah, still a
Yeah,
work in
it's not
progress.
quite a suit. Yeah, it's not quite a suit, but you got a custom John Wick suit?
No, that's the only suited figure I have. It's pretty
Oh,
good.
okay.
Stock.
Yeah.
The stock suit is pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, Hot Toys is doing a much better job with suits and stuff these days. So, I mean, clothing wise, it's hard to like say that Hot Toys isn't there with some of that stuff. Um, it's just details, man. It's just little details. And that head sculpt and the hair. So, yeah, I like it. I dig it. 9 or 10 for sure. That Aragorn, I think, is going to be if they make that out
that's
by
the
the end
one.
of the year. That's going to be it, man. That is it
That
for figure of the year for me. I don't care about this coming out this year. Gandalf could be great. We'll see. I think it looks great. Hopefully, it comes out that way.
Aragorn looked though like I could not freaking tell if I was looking at actually Viggo Mortensen dressed up in a suit or if I was looking at a toy.
I know.
There was no difference whatsoever, and it was insane. And I can't. And he's the one I'm missing from my like fellowship.
Oh yeah.
Well, the rest I have Asmus, and they all look to me really good, except Gandalf. I have him on order too. But like Aragorn is my missing piece, and for them to do him next, I was just like, clearly, I'm getting this one.
Yeah, Asmus dropped the ball on that. Unfortunately, I just went and bought a custom head for mine last year for a good chunk of money, and I'll keep that though because I do have the battle. What is it, TJ?
Helm's Deep.
Helm's Deep.
Yep.
Battle of Helm's Deep version of him, which the sculpt that came with was bad, not good. So I'll swap that out and put that on there or something like that. But this will be my Aragorn for sure if it looks as good as it does. Yeah. Somebody just did a Nosferatu 1/6. It looked pretty good.
Yeah. It was the company that also did the Cooper from Twin Peaks, right?
It wasn't Beast Kingdom, was it? No.
No, it was a
They're not doing
1/6.
1/6.
It was at
Yeah, they're not doing 1/6.
it was at Comic-Con.
Oh, Caustic Plastic?
Yes,
Caustic Plastic.
Caustic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it looked very, it didn't look really movie accurate, but it looked good.
Why is Jordan disappointed in Elliot? I don't know. I'm not going to go through the whole chat to figure out.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're at an hour and a half, and that was a lot of fun. I appreciate everybody trying to help me out.
We're at 2
I'm
hours.
going to read the
2
instructions now.
Yeah.
Are we 2 hours? Oh, we're 2 hours. Yeah, you're right. 2 hours.
We're at an hour and a half when you were
time-
like, I got to go pretty soon.
Time flies when you're having fun. Highly recommend this, though. I will do a deeper dive on the custom versus InArt at some point. Hopefully before nobody cares anymore. What else? What's going on with you guys? Anything coming up?
No.
Nope.
No. Hospital visits?
We have 2 weeks. Yeah, we'll talk about that out off the show, I think. Yeah, no. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Living the dream.
All right, cool. I got nothing coming up. I'm not on anybody's show this week, so there you go.
I call BS on that. I expect to see 1,000 stories
from me. Well, as it stands. As it stands. And we'll see you in 2 weeks, and Legion's Lounge too, a couple of weeks from now. So we'll see you around, and have a good night. Thanks everybody for the super chats. Awesome, beautiful. Thank you guys. Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, for sure. All right, guys. Take care. Good night. Adios.
Happy Patrick's Day.
Yay.